The Valley's known for a fantastic hole in the wall. We have fantastic ethnic cuisine. Sushi's amazing. But there was nowhere that you can go. Even today, we've been there for 7 fucking years. We're the only tasting menu restaurant within probably 10 miles in any direction.
Wow.
Actually, we're the only 4 restaurants. We have 4 tasting menu restaurants in that plaza, and then that's it. There's nothing.
All yours.
All ours.
Okay, got it. So still you.
Yeah. But yeah, tasting menus became my thing. Is I don't like to do a la carte. I've tried it. I've done it. I didn't find the passion in it. And when you don't have the passion, you don't find the success.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, I have a good amount of love for a la carte. I think reason being, like, I've struggled with this back and forth so much. And I always thought about, like, when we opened up this restaurant 6.5 years ago, I wanted it to be a higher end restaurant that lots of people can come to. Maybe now it's not quite that, but it was really supposed to be something that you could still come here to this really nice restaurant and have a meal and not quite like break the bank.
Yeah.
And that's always why, you know, I always believed in a la carte. Things have definitely changed since then. You know, like, I mean, our cheapest entree now is like $36 as opposed to before.
The fucking world.
Right, yeah. As opposed to before, it was like 19. So, you know, things have changed a lot. And as a chef, I appreciate the tasting menu more because it's more of a conversation you can have with the guest. You know, like, you get to let them know more about who you are and the kind of food that you appreciate and kind of the things that you want to, like, put out into the world through a tasting menu because you have more opportunity. And I mean, you have 7, 8, 9, 10 courses to do that, as opposed to just one-stop shop.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, we did, when I first moved to Encino, and again, Encino was not known for fine dining. The night before we opened, I pushed out and I took the entire 25-course tasting menu and made it available, all 25 courses a la carte. And I think it was a terrible mistake. And it took me about 2 years to claw back all the way to just being tasting menu only again.
Right.
But yeah, that's been my thing is, you know, if you've got a passion, and there are people who have passion for a la carte, you know, I don't. I think it's because when I was like maybe 7 or 8 years old, my father was friends with this sushi chef in LA. And so he would take me there like after school, like while the restaurant was closed. We would sit in front of him, and I learned at like 7, 8 years old, you don't tell him what you want. You just tell him what you don't want, and then he'll feed you. And so even like today, if I look at an a la carte menu, I start to malfunction. Like, I get anxiety. I don't like it. So and typically when like you go to an a la carte restaurant, it's very rare that like everything on the menu is really good. Usually the apps are better than the entrees.
Oh, I mean, I think entrees is where people struggle the most.
It's hard to make anything that big good.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, an entree is like 15 bites, and that becomes very monotonous. It's either way too crazy if you're going to be able to like explore stuff. You want to take like 2, maybe 3 bites and be like, wow, that was fucking awesome. What else you got?
Yeah. I mean, 28 bites is usually like what you look for in a tasting menu. I definitely understand like the a la carte thing. It's just, since I love old school French cuisine so much, it's like the proper entree to me means so much. Like the proper app, entree, dessert, like that 3-course structure is something that I've always understood super well. And I've always said it. I think where people struggle the most is like making an entree that is well-rounded. Yeah. You know, and you see a lot of it, right? Because the world is built off of like, I'm definitely not going to say tasting menus, but it's like the small plate culture, right? Like, you know, we recommend that you buy several of these small dishes. Yeah. I think that's a fucking cop-out also, because there is no structure to that either. You're not really giving them the cadence in which they should eat, as opposed to just saying, we just want you to spend a fuck ton of money. Yeah. And I always felt like that about like the small plate culture of the world, because Miami has a lot of that. It's basically a sellout move to just say like, just order a fuck ton of food. You know, like we don't care. We just order a fuck ton. If it doesn't make sense together, we don't really care either.
It is kind of fun though to be able to like, again, if you want to try a bunch of stuff, I do like, personally, I would rather eat a smaller plate of food than a bigger plate of food. So I do like being able to go with my wife and be like, all right, we're going to have 6 plates of food in front of us rather than she's going to have something and I'm going to have something.
I also think that because of your background, you could say, I want these 2 first, I want these 2, and then I want these 2.
So I'm not going to say what restaurant. I'll tell you after this.
Okay.
But I recently ate at a restaurant that had just received some big accolades. And I was by myself.
Wait, but what accolades?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
And,
all right, got it.
I kind of abide by, remember Thumper's father? Remember what he said from Bambi? Thumper's father said...
I remember Bambi, but I don't remember what Thumper's father said.
He said, if you don't have anything nice to say, you don't say anything at all.
Okay.
So my compromise for that is that I'm just not going to tell you who I'm saying it about.
Okay.
But I think that it's important for this discussion. I went to, they didn't offer a tasting menu. They offered a la carte, no problem. I look at the menu. I'm by myself, sit at the bar. And I can see the way the menu's built. The way the menu was built kind of seemed to me like maybe they didn't have the balls to do a tasting menu. Mm-hmm. But like clearly there was like, you can order like a single scallop. So like the menu is built as like tasting menu portions. Okay. I know I can see you trying to figure out what restaurant this is. I'm not going to confirm or deny.
It's fine.
But I ordered like 5 or 6. I'll tell you.
I know after, but I want to figure it
out. I ordered like 5 or 6 things, right? And about 40 minutes goes by, and I was like the first person in the restaurant. So I was like, they must be still set. I know how restaurants work. I'm like, fuck, they must be super late, like getting the line set up because like this should like. I ordered shit like a carpaccio. Like that shit should be fast. 45 minutes goes by, and they bring me all 6 plates. Oh. And they drop all of it in front of me, from like a raw shrimp dish to like a steak. Uh-huh. And like 4 servers come over and drop it. And I just look at the guy and I go, do you normally drop all the food at once? And he's like, sometimes. And then he just turned around and walked away. And I was like, okay, I'll just put this in order and I'll eat half this food cold. I don't remember how I got on that tangent, but
well, I mean, it's sad, right? Because also, like when you look at the server, it'd be like
not curating. That's the point,
right? You're not curating an experience, and it's also when you leave stuff for other people to figure out. That's when you start to fail.
Yeah. Right.
Like the more securities you have in efficiency and consistency, the better off you're going to be as a restaurateur. So, I don't know. I find that incredibly frustrating.